If you always wanted to get an iPhone, but you don't have enough cash to get one, what if we save a few bucks and get a 2-year-old flagship iPhone? That sounds like a great idea. I mean, with the new iPhone right around the corner, the XS Max would probably get a huge price cut. But should you really go out and buy a XS Max instead of something like the all-new iPhone SE? Well, let's find out. I've never used this iPhone before until last month when I thought that it would be interesting to check out how a 2-year-old flagship would handle today's challenges. So yeah. The overall design of this particular iPhone might not be nice, but it does feel really good in hands, especially when you're rocking it without a case. Not that I suggest you to do that, but you get my point. The camera cutout at the back is very minimal and generally speaking it looks fine, it looks decent. You know, I used to hate the iPhone's notch, and I still don't like it, but to be honest, after using it for a few, it is less intrusive than I thought. Well, you would probably compare this phone with the iPhone SE, right? Even though this phone has an older processor compared to the SE, but on the flip side, it has a better display, a better camera setup, and it looks more up-to-date with its bezel-less design. And all of that benefits comes with a price tag to match. But maybe if you're willing to buy it used, you would probably save a few bucks. Well, since I've been using it as my daily, I gotta say that the A12 Bionic chip already shows its age. But to be honest, I think it's probably enough for most use cases. It handles games and other productive applications absolutely fine, but you might want to keep in mind that the battery life is not the best. It will barely survive till the end of the day. But the iPhone XS Max has wireless charging and fast charging capabilities. But note that Apple includes a normal charger out of the box and you have to get your own 18 watts fast charging brick. Or if you have an iPad Pro, you can use its charging brick to fast charge your iPhone. The display quality is what you would expect from Apple. On paper, it doesn't look impressive as always, but in reality, it looks quite good. Blacks are really deep and colors are really good and vibrant. Thanks to Samsung's OLED technology, I guess. I believe Samsung makes one of the best smartphone displays in the market, as of for now. Considering that this phone is from the last 2 years, I really enjoy this 6.5-inch display. To unlock this phone, you have two options. The first is Face ID, but you know nowadays people are wearing masks for obvious reason, so you are left with good old password security. So let's talk about the camera. The camera holds up quite well even after 2 years. The color science is on point, sharpness and detail is not bad for a 12-megapixel sensor. Since it's a 12-megapixel camera, it performs really well in low-light situations. And although the telephoto lens is not as sharp as the main shooter, it still looks good in my opinion. And video recording is no slouch either. It can record at 4K 60 frames per second, and the video quality itself is not bad even in today's standard. I'm sure you would really enjoy using this camera. Oh yeah, by the way, I've signed up to test the iOS 14 beta, which unlocks many different new features including the home screen widget, which is pretty cool. And speaking of software updates, Apple usually pushes software updates for quite a long time down the road, so even if you get this phone now, you'd probably be covered for a good amount of years. You know, some people spend extra to get an iPhone because they wanted a reliable, simple, a phone that would just work. But some people want an iPhone because of the brand. Especially here in Asia, Apple is often looked as a luxury brand. To be fair, Apple is kind of a luxury brand. They sell a $1,000 monitor stand and a $700 reel. I digress. So, should you get one of these? Well, it depends. If you're looking to get a bang for a buck smartphone, I'd say you should consider getting an Android. But if you're looking to get a bang for your buck iPhone, well, this phone might be a great choice. Just wait till the launch of the new iPhone and the XS Max might just be a little more affordable. As always, bye.